Okay, what's up next? Pinball Blizzard. Okay, this one's fun. Why am I saying this one's fun as though any of the fun of the N64 one will carry over? This one has a reference to Close Encounters of the Third Kind. So let's see if that remains here in this version. Also, this is supposed to be the stage that the normal polar bears are introduced in, with the polar bear tank having been in the stage before this. Again, I don't think that will actually be the case, but we will find out. Yay, we got a king penguin. Good. We need the king penguin to be able to fly around and get to the things. And in this stage, there are supposed to be little penguins. As the king penguin, your abilities are flight and a trumpet call that sends your little penguins into battle for you. But this stage seems to be lacking the little penguins, so we don't have any minions to send into battle. So, yeah. Kind of the main point of King Penguin is non-existent here. So there's supposed to be more notes out here. Yay! Okay, now let's go inside the big weird thing. Oh, and it is supposed to be looking like the penguin's farting. It was like that in the N64 version as well. And again, I don't know why the game's throwing so much energy at us. There's been like no ways to lose health in like any of these stages. Okay. Do you want to record as well? What's our special song? See, in this part, there's supposed to be a thing where it does the typical memory, or what's it called, Simon game, where it plays a few notes, you play a few notes, it plays a few more notes, etc., etc. But that does not appear to be the case here. Oh, I see. Okay. And then the secondary thing was, it also had, each of the notes you picked up caused one of your little helper penguins to sort of go into repeat. It would be playing those notes on repeat as you collected each one. And it made a musical set that was a 6-note rendition of the, the Close Encounters of the Third Kind tune. And once you played them all, it summoned an alien UFO that would come down and give you the golden trinket for the stage. But yeah, this one seems to be lacking that entirely. And I also have absolutely no idea where the exit teleporter is. Let's just, oh, there's a whole other area in here, why not? Is that energy? No, whatever it was, we got it, so who cares? Okay, Hoppa Choppa. Again, this is another really fun stage in the N64 version. Basically, you start out as a regular penguin, you get access to King Penguin, you have to help all the bunnies to, you know, rescue their family from the evil huskies. And stage layout is going to be tricky in this stage if they are trying to make it anything like the N64 version, but that much was already known. So how do we get to that? Oh, King Penguin, there we go. All is well. We can get our P. Can't even call that a purple power cell, it's a P. It is nothing more than a P. Alright, so, from King Penguin, is this gonna work? See, now, in the game, we were able to bounce on things with King Penguin. Because he didn't have an attack of his own, he had his minions to do the attacking. And in stages where he didn't have minions, he just fly up and use his big bulky weight to bop down on things and kill them in that fashion. That does not appear to be the case in this version, so... At the moment, I don't have the first goddamn clue of how we are going to actually manage to kill anything as King Penguin. Let's see what's in the... okay. In the door is just the teleporter. Can we close that door? We cannot. See, now, in the door is supposed to be where all the bunnies are, because they're hiding from the huskies. Okay. So I guess that will kill the Hello-Rabbit? Yep, that killed the Hello-Rabbit. Okay, why not? Nothing like tedious walking to get what you need accomplished. Like, what? See, that was the other thing. That was the secondary objective, was... well, not really the objective. It was the hidden objective to get the golden thingy. Was to kill these. Because, you know, having those active and shooting was also a threat to the rabbits. And we're here to protect the bunnies. So, you know. They were dangerous because they could kill you, the player, as well. This game seems to have removed, like, 90% of the things that can damage the player. Can the huskies even hurt me? The huskies cannot hurt me. What? Even? And the thing about stage in the N64 game was that they were ski huskies, and they were armed with missiles. Heat-seeking missiles that made it a challenge to kill them with the Hello-Rabbit, because they could kill you a hell of a lot quicker than you could kill them if you were not careful. So, you know... So I guess we just can't die, apparently. And... I don't even care anymore, we're done, we're moving on. Like, it was a big thing in the N64 game to be a completionist. In every single stage, there was 15 purple power cells. If you got every power cell in every stage, you got a really big bonus in the final stage. The final stage was timed, and so the more power cells you had, the more time you had, and the more damage you could do to things. And every single stage also had a golden trinket. Each golden trinket had some completely different and random thing you had to do to accomplish it, and that was half the fun of the stages, was figuring out what those things were and how you managed things. But if you got all the golden trinkets, which more on that in a minute, then you would get the golden suit for the final level, which again made you twice as durable and awesome. So that was a very good thing. It was not actually possible because one of the golden trinkets was glitched. It would appear, the trinket in Fat Bear Mountain would appear but not actually be obtainable. They forgot to flip that little programming switch, apparently. So the only way you could get the golden suit was through a set of code inputs that you could, use to unlock all the goodies. But, be that as it may, I legitimately don't even know if there are golden trinkets in every single stage of this, or not. I don't know what that is. I'm supposed to be, finding trapped other fish and releasing them. Apparently that is what that was. It doesn't show the fish escaping, it doesn't show literally anything else to give us any indication that that was a trapped fish we just released. Is this a thing we can interact with? Also, the Cool Cod's ability, one ability was to jump out of the water, the other ability was to swim faster. Which again, this does not seem to have. So ain't that grand. So how do we get into this? There's gotta be a way into that igloo. There we go. Shrapped fishy. And hey, we're done with that objective. I legitimately don't know what that accomplished. But yeah, I can't swim faster and I can't jump up out of the water. So, once again... it's like... Oh, I lowered the water. How did I why did... I don't want the water lowered. What? I guess I got the stage's golden trinket, even though again there is nothing indicating that you actually did so. Can I make the water... Okay, good, I can make the water be raised. So I think getting that set of fish bones opened up the treasure chest. I think that's what happens there. Are you serious? Okay. Into the walrus, if friggin' please. Yes, I would like you to go in the walrus. Do I need to go in the walrus? Maybe if I lower the water, does that door open? Stop going in the treasure chest. Okay, water lowered. Door open, but only to a walrus. So, this is a problem. So, idea. Let us try... Get... Apologies. Lower the water. Hop out. There. Walrus. There's not supposed... Okay, yes, there is actually... Okay, no, there's not supposed to be a polar bear in this stage. It's supposed to be another polar bear tank. So I'm thinking that they, did actually include the polar bear tank in this game. I think we need to go back and raise the water again. But I legitimately do not remember if we've seen the teleporter already, or... I mean, I'm assuming that raising the big door gave us a new exit, which will have the teleporter. Okay. Also, since there is no way of knowing how many purple power cells are in any given stage, I don't know if we've collected the maximum amount of them or not, because we got friggin' 7 in this stage, 1 in this stage, 2 in this stage, and I did not see any others sitting around. So yeah, that's not good. Okay, so, beat the station record in Wall Race 64, and... oh my god, are you serious? Oh my god, I'm not being... wow. I am not being this horrible intentionally. It's just... kind of hard not to be... oh my god. Holy shimolies, these controls. This is me just holding right. Up and down, do nothing. A is go forward. Oh my giddy aunt. So yes, station record is 3 minutes. I don't know if we have to get first or not. It was definitely a thing in the N64 game. You had to come in first in order to obtain your trophy, which was the head of Evo. This is the absolute most sensitive controls I've ever seen in this sort of top-down racing game. This is so beyond stupid, it's not even funny. Whoa. Back. Okay. We're good. We are somehow good. Also, if the station record is 3 minutes, and it took us 15 seconds to complete 1 lap, were they aware of the amazingly god-awful controls? Like, it made total sense in the N64 game for the station record to be 3 minutes, because, you know, even doing amazingly well and coming in first, you still completed the 3-lap course in, like, 2 minutes and 45 seconds, give or take. But this? This is not a thing that would take 3 minutes to accomplish. I am hitting these... I'm hitting left and right as lightly as I can, and we are, like... we're just spinning around in ways I can't even... This is so ridiculous. What? What? Bullshit! So I guess we have to do this again. Also, thing 2. This is supposed to be an extra stage, not a mandatory stage. So I don't know, I could have sworn I saw 3 minutes as the station record somewhere, but maybe I imagined that part. Am I supposed to be slaloming in between the blue and the red flags? I really hope I'm not. I mean, it's not giving me any indication whatsoever that I'm supposed to be. But I mean, I wouldn't put it past this game to have some thing like that be necessary and not give the player any indication whatsoever of it. Thank you. I could not even imagine doing this on the actual handheld. This is so goddamn broken. No, we are not going to lose again. That is not gonna happen. A little tiny bit further. Oh, thank God. We got it. We're done.